Hello and welcome to Tetfund Connect on Global Television. I am Ramsey Enoch Agbo.
And I am Jumai Manson, and it's great to be here, Ramsey.
Really great to be here, Jumai.
And today we're going to be talking about Tetfund and the exciting and amazing things in which they are bringing to us. And that is an amazing thing. Don't you think so?
It's so amazing. And we just need to tell the people what's about happening.
And what Tetfund is all about when it comes to inventions and innovations. And you know the most amazing thing, the big deal that's coming up this month, November. We'll be telling you all of that. Ramsey, go ahead and tell us what Tetfund is all about.
Tertiary Education Trust Fund, which is popularly known as Tetfund, was refocused in 2011 to provide financial support for the development of higher education institutions. Its primary goal is to enhance the quality of education through funding for research, infrastructure, and innovation. The fund aims to bridge the gap in educational funding and ensure that institutions can compete globally by fostering a culture of innovation and creativity among students and faculty.
Tetfund's initiative include grants for research project support for academic conferences and funding for establishment of centers of excellence in various fields. The organization also emphasizes the importance of technology and innovation in education, encouraging institutions to adopt modern teachings and develop new curricula that reflect current industry needs. By promoting innovation, Tetfund seeks to equip graduates with the skills necessary for the workforce, both formal and informal institutions, to contribute to the overall socio-economic development of Nigeria.
All right, Jumai, a big deal is coming up.
What's the big deal and what's coming up, right?
It will interest you to know that a 5-day research exhibition and trade fair is being scheduled for November 17th to 22nd, showcasing the latest innovations and inventions for a groundbreaking research. The Tetfund's National Research Fair and Exhibition aims to bridge the gap between research, innovation, and the market. It will showcase practical research outcomes and scalable prototypes to potential investors and entrepreneurs for commercialization. It will also interest you to know that the fair will provide a platform for researchers, innovators, manufacturers, investors, and policymakers who will interact freely for the overall economic development of the country. And then the event, which is set to bring together researchers, inventors, and creators to share their cutting-edge projects and visionary ideas, will take place at the Eagle Square in Abuja, Nigeria. Jume, isn't that interesting?
That is interesting to know. And of course, I'm sure all innovators and inventors are excited.
Very, very excited. I know they are excited because this is an opportunity that some persons never heard. Now it is here.
Interesting. In preparation for the fair and exhibition, a one-day roundtable discussion with stakeholders was held in Kaduna on Wednesday, 9th of October 2024. As part of efforts to promote innovations, strengthening research collaboration and advanced technological development in the region. The roundtable discussion was also aimed at providing opportunities for stakeholders to deliberate on the importance of research funding and how platforms like Tetfund can help bridge the gap between research and marketable technological solutions. Now, the chairman Tetfund National Research Fair Exhibition Committee, Engineer Umar Bindir, spoke on the number of entries and the guidelines for the participation, as well as the sensitizations carried out to other relevant bodies in the exhibition. Let's hear him out.
Somebody putting a submission that he has found a way of estimating the speed of cloud. That is not the kind of technology we want. He may be intelligent, it may be useful, but not for this fair now. So he's out. If you bring a formula on the angle of grasshopper before it leaps out to showcase your smartness and so on and so forth, it's not for this fair. You can be intelligent, you can become a very senior research person, but it's not for this one. We want things like, General will tell you, they have drones. This is physical, you can see it, it can change people's lives. How to assemble it, how to test it, how to use it with the police, how can road safety use it. It's all the thinking of opening it up. So this is the screening we're going to do. After the screening, we will also visit some few people. Now, so if we get this, we screen, we have the numbers, what do we do with it? All of you, when you go to Eagle Square, the exhibition has always used to be a cubicle. This is University of Maiduguri. This one is ABU Zaria. This is Narit. This is Niles. This is Nibri. This is Naseni, and so on and so forth. This time around, we have broken those barriers. It should be sector-based. So if Panteka is doing gates, the army is doing gates, Narik is doing gates, Naseni is doing gates, there will be a gates pavilion so that you see all of it there. If you are interested in the painting, you will see it there. If you are interested in the joints, you will see it there. If you are interested in the hardness of the metals, you will see it there. If you are interested in the ease of assembly and installation, you will see it there. This is how we've decided. And this is easier. Next, we realized that to be able to push this commercialization effectively, it is not just the technology people that you require. You also need the business people. So we went and had a meeting with MAN. We went and had a meeting with NASI. We went and had a meeting with NASIMA and many other private sector-oriented people to get their interest. Come, you will see this thing there. You will see something that can either improve your business or can facilitate you to establish new businesses. Then we realized that the next is, there may be the technology. There may be the young people as a group who are interested in the technology. Their problem is funding. That's why we come to Bank of Agriculture. If there are innovations in agriculture, instead of them always thinking that it is the farmer that requires their loan, who needs to plow their land, who needs to buy seeds and input, who needs to harvest, let them also see that it is possible to fund young people to package seeds in a very innovative way and then actually do nursery growing and sell it to farmers. This creative thing has to penetrate Bank of Agriculture. So we've spoken to Bank of Agriculture, they're here. We've spoken to Bank of Industry, we've spoken to the commercial banks, and so on and so forth.
Wow, that is very, very enlightening, Jumai.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's it. That's it.
Apt.
Well, more understanding coming as some of the stakeholders bear their minds on derivable benefits from the exhibition.
Youth that are unemployed, the only thing that they need to give us is just their NYC certificate, just to deposit it with us, and they get loan of up to 1 million naira, depending on the scope of the project. And also we have women in agric and enterprise, those women, but the youth, the age limit is 35. Once you are over 35, you are no longer eligible for the money. But for women, for up to 65 years of age, you can come and apply for the loan if you are in agricultural and enterprise.
If you have a product, the product will sell itself. Because any product of R&D for us, what we do, we take to the field. If it can stand the test of trial and can perform as designed, automatically the army will just be after to buy, because it will save us hard currency that we used to import. Like the links you are talking about. If you can produce 1,000 links, look, you don't need to beg anybody. The army will invest heavily in it.
This particular tech fair different. It will be different because it's not going to be the normal jamboree, but after that we'll have monitoring, we'll have a situation where we can take something, we can have establishment of SMEs, we can have growth. That is the only way we can grow this economy.
Still shedding more light on the exhibition at the roundtable discussion, Engineer Umar Bindir explained President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda in line with the exhibition.
What he wants are three things. He is asking himself, how can I revamp the economy of Nigeria? You can only revamp the economy of Nigeria through production and productivity. Make sure that your things are available at the highest quality, at the right price, and also you are selling it to get somebody else's money. But we are a consuming country. We want to change that. If you are consuming, you are taking your fortune out and you are importing poverty. That is why our poverty is going on. So let us now also go and give people our poverty and take their fortune back if we're productive. Only technology can be able to do that. Renewed Hope wants to create jobs for young people. This is what we're talking about at the exhibition.
In an exclusive interview with Global Television after the roundtable meeting with stakeholders, the chairman, Tetfund National Research Fund Screening and Monitoring Committee, Professor Hayward Babale Mafuyai, says one of the aims of the exhibition and fair is to identify products that can be commercialized for the development of the economy.
We have the Pantica Group, we have from the Air Force Institute of Technology, we have DICON, we have the Nigerian Army. You have seen that we have a lot, the research institutes in Zaria, the Chemical Technology and the Leather Research Institute. So many of them all have over the years, from what we have seen, developed products that are at a stage that the country can run with. We call them low-hanging fruits. There is no reason why we cannot take those ones and commercialize them and begin to make money, grow the economy, particularly at the level of the small-scale industries. So we have the triple helix model that we have the government, we have the academia, and then we have the industry. So bringing them together at the same place is key to the success of this planned fair.
He also spoke on the expected outcome of the exhibition and fair coming up in November.
We want to see the very best of inventions that are sitting idle, but that have been brought out, and that the manufacturers will come to pick some of them, if not all of them, and hopefully go to begin some kind of commercialization of those products.
On 16th October 2024, the Executive Secretary of Tetfund, Mr. Sonny Echono, during the courtesy visit to the fund by the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, encouraged the military to take part in the forthcoming exhibition and fair to showcase its innovation.
The contributions of the military, indeed, we know it is not just here, because most of the advances in technology today that we enjoy and take for granted actually originate from military science. So we see this opportunity again to renew our invitation to the military to participate at the fair. Participation for all Nigerians, including our schools, and the military will come at no cost to the participants.
The informal sector is not left out in this exhibition, as it is an opportunity for them to explore the numerous advantages available in technology that enhances the conversion of used materials into other useful products. that will contribute to the economic development. The Deputy Chairman of Old Panteka Market Development Association in Kaduna State, Abubakar I. Musa, spoke on various skills that will be in the exhibition to compete with international products.
The skills are many, ranging from welding and fabrication, carpentry, joinery, painting and decoration, aluminium, joinery, name it, there are many. We have 13 different skills aimed at empowering the youth, making them to be self-dependent. And then Panteka Market motto is all about making sure that youth productively are deviated from depending on white-collar job into self-reliance. That is why Tetfund come in to create a testing lab whereby those metals used will be tested prior to the production, making them to be equal to the tax and then compete globally with any equipment.
Here are some of the amazing creative innovations of prototypes.
During this exhibition, institutions can network, share best practices, and collaborate on various initiatives. Tetfund encourages participation from a diverse range of stakeholders, including universities, polytechnics, colleges of education, training centers, as well as informal institutions. This inclusivity fosters a vibrant exchange of ideas, promotes the integration of traditional and modern educational practices. Tetfund is paving the way for new ideas that can address contemporary challenges, ultimately contributing to the growth of knowledge and skills in Nigeria through research funding.
Institutions that are mandated to do research, whether they are research institutes or universities, they are to research issues of Nigeria's economic development challenges. So they have to identify that there is a gap, and then they have to say, this is how we plan to address that gap. And when they have done it by a carefully planned or carefully designed research, and that is funded and well executed, it will normally give you an outcome that tells you this is the solution. And if it's tested and found to be a sound solution, it is from there that we now start talking of the commercialization. And at that point, it's no longer the researcher. He's done his own bit. It moves from him to the people that we say can pick up that technology and then commercialize.
Professor Hayward also talked about the funding of research by Tetfund.
The funds for R&D are adequate. Tetfund is doing a lot, but the quantum that is needed to make a critical turnaround is far more than what Tetfund can do. But again, the sources of funding do not have to come only from Tetfund. Tetfund money you can get once and it becomes your seed money. If you have used it very well and you have demonstrated your capability in managing that fund and that you have acquired the experience, you can put in grants and look for other funding agencies within and outside the country. The funds are adequate. We need a lot more, but what we have is a good start.
This proactive approach not only benefits institutions, but also empowers individuals to explore their potential in various fields. The clock is ticking. Do not be left behind. Take advantage of this opportunity and showcase what you've got. Remember, the D-Day of the exhibition fair is from 17th to 22nd November 2024 at the Eagle Square in Abuja, Nigeria. Wow, Ramsey, that is interesting.
It's interesting. It doesn't just stop here.
It doesn't.
If you just heard everything we've said, spread the good news. Tell someone to tell someone to tell someone that something great is happening at the FCT.
Exactly. And of course, Tetfund is taking this all the way out to showcase Nigeria to the world. Right, Ramsey?
Exactly. That's what it is.
Yes, when it has to do with innovations and, of course, inventors, please come aboard, and, of course, individuals. Remember to stay connected to Tetfund for knowledge,
discipline, and development.
I am Jumai Manson, my co-host.
And I am Ramsey Enoch Agbo.
Bye-bye.